Hey guys, Magpie Leon here, and in today's video we're going to be talking about my predictions for the upcoming Nintendo Direct. Now it feels really weird saying that because I can't remember the last time we had an actual Nintendo Direct. It has been a long time, but we're finally getting one, and I guess today's video is just a quick sort of thing where I'm going to be talking about the stuff that I hope or I think we might see during the Direct. Now, I haven't actually uploaded a proper video in a while, so it feels weird recording a video because I can't remember the last time I did one of these, since I've just been streaming daily for like the past month now. I want to say I've been streaming practically every day, so if you're new here, check some of them out. I'm playing Halo, Legend of Zelda, Mario, etc. Other stuff too, mostly Halo. I feel like I'm rambling on a bit more than I should be here. But just for one final note, I do have an actual video plan, more so a series of videos, okay, multiple series of videos, that I am working on and will be out eventually. Anyway, so yes, okay, I guess we should just jump straight in. Now, we know we're getting Smash news. They've already confirmed that when they tweeted about the Direct, they said they will be speaking about games like Super Smash Bros., which pretty much means they'll announce the next fighter or announce what game it's from. Although I hope they don't do that again, because that was really disappointing. In fact, it made Min Min's announcement even more disappointing. Obviously, in terms of characters I hope it would be, Chief is a big one. Unlikely, yes, but it is definitely the character that he is definitely the character I'd love to see the most. It would be great with it being like Halo's 20th anniversary and Xbox's 20th anniversary, and since Smash is supposed to be the celebration of gaming, it would make perfect sense. But it is a very unlikely one. Someone like Crash as well, I'd love to see him, but unlikely. Same with Rayman. And characters who I actually think it could be, no idea. At this point, it's impossible to speculate who you think it is going to be, because whenever you think it's a certain character, I look tiny. Wow. Off topic. I got off topic. Anyway, in terms of characters who you expect it to be, it never is. Like, it's always very unexpected. So I do look forward to it. And I mean, yeah, for me, Chief is the character I love the most, that I want to see in the game more than anyone. Do I think it'll happen? More than likely not, but it would be amazing. But in terms of other stuff, in terms of games other than Smash, a lot of games are having their anniversaries this year. So Metroid Prime 4 might get an update, like a news update, which would be cool. I'm not exactly a Metroid fan. I've never really played one, but this would be a big thing for all those people that are, and I do hope that they get what they're after with some Metroid news. Maybe a new Mario Kart game. That would be cool. Mario Kart 9 finally. Maybe. That would be sick. I know Kid Icarus has its anniversary this year as well. But with both Pokemon and Legend of Zelda, I think a lot of the other franchises are going to be overshadowed. Which brings us to the next one. I definitely think there'll be some form of Pokemon announcement. I don't know what exactly. Maybe the Gen 4 remakes that people keep asking for. Or maybe a brand new game. Maybe it'll be a sequel to Let's Go. I don't know, but I'm almost certain there will be some form of Pokemon related news, and fingers crossed, Legend of Zelda news. Please, for the love of God, give me something Legend of Zelda related. Whether it's Breath of the Wild 2, which, you know, that's the big one, that is the main thing I'd love to see, or maybe announce another spin-off game, just to sort of keep us enticed. Nintendo said, I can't remember when they said it, but they said they wanted to release a Legend of Zelda game every year, which, like, obviously always different styles of games, but they have been keeping true to that. We had Breath of the Wild, then we had, I think, Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition on the Switch, Link's Awakening came out on the Switch, Age of Calamity last year came out on the Switch. We've had a lot of Legend of Zelda related stuff in the past couple of years, and since it is the 35th anniversary, for what I'd argue is their next biggest franchise after Mario, yeah, I think something Legend of Zelda related is pretty much a must-be at this point, and it's got to happen. It would be extremely disappointing if it didn't. So that's something that I really hope to see. Which, actually, just going back to Smash really quick, a new Legend of Zelda character wouldn't be a bad thing. Although, granted, I would prefer third-party characters over Nintendo characters. Although, seeing someone like Master Koga as a playable character, I think would be really cool. I'd like that. It's definitely something I'd appreciate. But once again, I don't know. I know a lot of people wouldn't be happy with that, and it's a bit more of a controversial take. But I wouldn't mind seeing the new Legend of Zelda character. I'd just prefer to see someone from a different franchise. One that I actually know. I didn't know who Sephiroth was. I've never played Final Fantasy, okay? Leave me alone. But yeah, in terms of other stuff, obviously there'll be all those like anime sort of games that I don't particularly care about. But hopefully Nintendo actually have some really cool IPs to show off. Like I say, there's more than likely be something Mario related, hopefully something Legend of Zelda related, hopefully something Pokemon related. Okay, yeah, maybe something Pokemon related. That would be kind of cool, I guess, depending what it is. If it's just more news on Pokemon Unite, then quite frankly, I don't care. Could not care in the slightest. It's just League of Legends, but with Pokemon. But yeah, like, for me, the biggest thing, Breath of the Wild 2 news and Sea Chief in Smash. Like, I personally, that's what I'd love to see. I reckon there'll probably also be some news on like indie games or whatever, and there'll also more than likely be some news on, hey, here's some games that come out 10 years ago that are coming out on the Switch. And it'll never like, because they tend to do this a lot, where it's like, oh wow, you know this game that you played ages ago? It's coming out on the Switch. Oh, like, is it a remake? No. Right. But yeah, there'll more than likely be something like that. I'm trying to think. Maybe they'll out another DLC for Sword and Shield. Hey guys, you were after those Gen 4 remakes, right? Yes, Nintendo, how did you know? Well, we got news for you. We're not doing that, and instead, Crown Tundra Part 2. Like, I mean, as cool as it... I actually wouldn't mind more DLC for Sword and Shield. It would be cool if they managed to bring all the Pokemon back and maybe give some Pokemon some new Gigantamax forms or whatever. And I do think they'll more than likely just move on to another game. Hopefully. Oh, yeah. Pokemon Snap. I wouldn't be surprised if there's some news related to that too. But, like, just while we're on the topic of Pokemon, we need a Pokemon game that looks as breathtaking as Breath of the Wild, because it's quite sad that the trees in Combat Evolved look better than the trees in Pokemon. What? But yeah, no, that's probably everything that I speculate that may happen, or at least I wouldn't mind happening. I know a lot of the stuff in the Direct I'm not particularly going to care about. It's on for 50 odd minutes. I will be streaming it tomorrow though. When it's on, as long as I can get it all set up and working, me and a friend or a couple of friends will be watching and sort of giving our reaction, and I will be letting you all know what I think. So when there ends up being like 3 anime franchises that I've never heard of in a row, that they're talking about games or something, you'll see me sitting there like, not caring in the slightest. But yes, thank you. This video's, I've dragged this on way longer than I wanted to, and I'm not going to have fun editing this in the slightest. Not that there's even going to be much to edit. It's just going to be cutting stuff out, and that's it. Unless I end up doing something funny, which I probably won't, because I'm really lazy. I'm ranting, I'm rambling again. Adios.